What is going on, guys? As always, Acclaimed Sheepdog here today, and today we're going to be taking a look at whether pepper spray, OC spray, CS tear gas spray, pepper spray, if it's a valuable option for EDC in my opinion. Now, as you can see, I got some other EDC items on here just so you can get an idea whether size preference and some other options and ideas for what you should be carrying. At all times, you should have some sort of light on you. Now, light doesn't count as your cell phone in my opinion. In modern day, they are substituting a flashlight for a cell phone. That does not count, because in a scuffle a phone could get broke and there goes your flashlight. I do substitute a regular flashlight with something, say this Saprezi Straps flashlight bracelet. Well, this is the EDC Prepper, but it has a flashlight on it. The battery is dead right now because I do use the flashlight on and off, and I just throw it on my wrist, and that's a portable flashlight. Now you got these super small flashlights. This $10 as it is now, and it pumps out 130 lumens. So this is now the ThruNite T1, I think it is. When I bought it, it was called the ThruNite TI3. It has since been renamed. So and of course is the Smith & Wesson M&P M2.0. This gun has been in the review works for about a month, well, over a month now, and I'll be ready to review soon within the next couple of weeks. I want to take it through a class and be sure on that, so let's just jump right into it. So there's some chapstick next to the Sabre. It's a Sabre brand CS tear gas / red spray, made for personal defense. So it's made for the civilian application. It's made for anyone to carry. I don't know if you have to be 18 to carry this. In my opinion, you should not have to be 18. If you're a kid that walks around at night and you know the proper applications for this, you should be able to have this, in my opinion. Now, like I said, he has to know the application, he has to know how to use it, how to protect himself from using it against him, because if he's using it on an assailant and using himself, that's a double no-no, and the assailant has the advantage right back. So I have been using this for probably going on 2 months now, and it is not cumbersome. It is not in the way of anything. I just throw it in my right pocket when I'm wearing jeans with my car keys. Right, it goes car key fob, well, knife, key fob, then this in my right pocket, and it works out well that way. They don't interfere with each other, and it works well. And as you saw, there's a chapstick and there's a Microtech Ultratech. It's not cumbersome. You can definitely pull it off. And if you want to dedicate a pocket to it, it has a pocket clip. How you activate this, you turn it to the side and you press rather hard. I was testing it earlier because I didn't want to waste any, so I just tested it earlier a little bit. It says it's good out to 8 feet. I tested it good out to 6 feet. 6 feet is where I would be comfortable deploying this at. Although if you're 8 feet away, you still got a little bit of an advantage. You can still try to get away, even though they say a man with a knife could be 21 feet away, and by the time you react, he'll already be at you. That's gun logistics, though. If you have this, you'll be ready to deploy it, because you just take it out of your pocket and spray. It's as simple as that. Now, I got this to test out, and is for a backup, not a backup, a less lethal or non-lethal option, because this is more non-lethal than it is less lethal. So it's more non-lethal than less lethal. This is not going to kill anybody. I highly doubt it will, and there has never been any reports of pepper spray killing somebody. There has been reports of, in combination with pepper spray, and a taser, and someone inside of a body of water with narcotics, which was acid tabs, and all that mixed together, and permanently messed the individual up, and permanently put him in a state of no recovery, because between the drugs dissolving into his body and this and the pepper spray in the body of water, it all orchestrated into something horrible. Sorry for not staying on track here. This will go into a pocket, will not be cumbersome. I would apply this to women that don't like to carry guns, kids that aren't old enough to carry guns, like a 16 or 17-year-old. They're at that age where they're responsible enough to use a gun, but they can't carry it. So what's the best next option? A knife, but that's a lethal option. So pepper spray. Pepper spray would be your next option. It's usable and it's workable. I've seen it used on drunk people before. It is even effective on drunk people. Now, on applications, someone that still carries a gun and a knife would have this, is for non-lethal option. With someone, you're walking home, or you're at a game, you're at a baseball game, football game, you're walking to your vehicle. I'm talking downtown where you live. You're walking home, walking to your vehicle, and someone with a bat decides to come out of the alley to try to raid you of your pockets. When he's coming after you, it wouldn't look too good if you just pulled out your knife or your gun and shot him right away before you gave him that option to back away and not continue to attack you. Most times, if someone's attacking you with a bat and you decide to shoot them, that's actually iffy, but I think it's justified, because it's just hard to defend yourself against an object like that. So you deploy pepper spray. You wait, or you advance, wait till he gets 6 feet within reach. Then you deploy this. You spray as much of it as you possibly can, and you continue to spray in the assailant's face. And if it has no effect to him, that's when you install the verbal commands of, I have a gun, you better stop, I'm going to use lethal force. Okay? But in most cases, you having this, if the assailant is not on some serious drugs, this will be a well-used method for non-lethal option. If you can even use it to get out of a fist fight, you can use it on a rabid dog, you can use it on a bear. If this is the best thing you had, this is pretty close to bear spray. If you need bear spray, get dedicated bear spray. They have multiple options as far as size and colors and options. I carry this because I don't carry a keychain. Queen Sheepdog carries a little dispenser on a keychain. Those are useful, but I carry this because like I said, I don't carry a keychain. There is a lot of brands out there. This is Saber. I don't know the effectiveness on this I've read reviews on it. They said it works well. I know Cold Steel makes some good stuff. Cold Steel pepper spray or OC spray. That's good stuff, I heard. And I think that's about it. I think that's about covers everything that I can think of. Good applications, like I said, women that don't want to carry a gun, or a teenage girl that's not old enough to carry a gun. I think women should also always have the basic deterrents on them. They should have a seatbelt cutter, a loud alarm, and pepper spray. Those are 3 things that Queen Sheepdog carries, and I'm going to make sure my daughters carry until they can carry a gun. Then that's a whole different other type of training. So there's not much training behind this at all. There's actually no training. There's no legal there's no legal class that says you have to have training to use this. I bought this off Amazon and handed a couple out, and it's that simple. If you need it, it's there. In my opinion, it's a good option. It's better to have it than not have it. This is a less lethal option. Everyone can carry. Of course, you can go out and get a taser. Those are legal for everyone to carry, but those are also expensive. So 20 bucks I think this was. I'll leave a link in the description. If you don't carry a gun, but you don't want to have only a lethal option on you, here is a less lethal or non-lethal option. So tell me what you guys think. If you guys carry this, or if you've been on the fence about it. If you've been on the fence about it, it's not going to hurt you to have it than it is not having it. So it's going to hurt you more not having it than it is having it. So there's your answer. It's good to have it than not to have it. That's just one more unlock code before you have to go to this or this. This is the last thing we want to have to use against our fellow man. So this is one more unlock code before you have to get to the lethal force. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any questions that I did not cover, please let me know in the comments, guys. As always, it's been Acclaimed Sheepdog. Enjoy the rest of your day.